Hey guys, you're watching Now You Know, and here's what happened in news this week. Malaysia and the Philippines are in serious talks over the ownership of Sabah State on Borneo Island, which shares a sea border with southern Philippines. Over 100 members of a Filipino clan, Royal Army of Sulu, landed on Sabah last month staking their claim. Now, they were not sanctioned by the Philippine government. Things took a violent turn on Monday when Malaysian soldiers launched an attack on the Filipinos, leaving 27 dead. Attacks have ceased for now, and both governments have begun talks to try and resolve the issue. Now, I'm no expert where, issues like that are concerned, but I can only imagine, right? If you just walk into someone's house and just starting to lay claim on stuff like, guys, this table is mine, okay? I'm gonna bring this home, right? No, this house is mine. People are bound to get angry. And then fights will happen, Let's all live in peace, Imagine if I started doing that, right, guys? This is mine. I'm gonna take this home tonight. This is mine too, and you guys can fight me for this, all right? I'll challenge anybody. It's mine now. Tanks. CCTV footage at a police station in England showed a pudgy guy in a Batman suit bringing in a wanted criminal. Apparently, the hero of the night told the people at the front desk, "I've got this one for you." That's Batman's voice, of course. "I caught this one for you." Then promptly disappeared. Turns out the man behind the mask, Stan Wobby, was helping his friend turn himself in for alleged offences, including fraud and handling stolen goods. He wore the costume as a practical joke and didn't realize it would get so much attention. A hidden camera prank called the Elevator Murder Experiment has been making its rounds online. Now, the video captured reactions of unsuspecting people as they witnessed a murder staged by two actors. The anonymous clip was later revealed to be part of an ad campaign for the movie Dead Man Down starring Colin Farrell. It's due to be released in the US this week. Two Japanese women have become the first gay couple to wed at Tokyo Disney Resort, even though gay marriages are not legally recognized in Japan. The couple made headlines when the resort initially told them the ceremony could proceed only if they dressed like a man and a woman for fear of repercussions from visitors. They retracted this statement a few days later. Both brides donned fairy tale white dresses at the ceremony and were accompanied by Mickey and Minnie Mouse. How cute. Visitors of a zoo in Chongqing, China had to be evacuated while riot police and snipers used tranquilizer guns to capture two lions that escaped their enclosure. The pair reportedly came out of their cage after a keeper forgot to lock the gate after cleaning. The lioness was caught within an hour, but her male counterpart was on the loose for 4 hours before he was caught. The zoo houses 2,000 animals and receives about 1 million visitors each year. Now, where I come from, if you leave the office last and you forgot to lock the office, you get set. This guy forgot to lock the cage and two lions left. Now the lions were hungry. You can't blame the lions if they start mauling people and starting to eat people and stuff, Basic zookeeper course 101. Lock your cage after you clean it. The lions will leave. What's wrong with you guys? Don't trust people who was the trending topic on Twitter this week, and here are some funny ones. Don't trust people who say, "Trust me." Don't trust people who smile before 9 AM. Don't trust people who use Internet Explorer. I never ever trust people who I go out with and then, especially girls who just, have dinner with me and I just have a salad. I just have a salad tonight and then just some water. I'm not hungry. And then they go home and then the stuff their faces. I don't trust chicks like that. Thanks for tuning in, and as usual, remember to look us up on Facebook and Twitter. In the meantime, I'll leave you with the most watched video in the universe this week, according to us. In this week's video, a reluctant woman attempts to rope swing at a canyon but simply can't muster the courage to do so even after many attempts.
2, 1, 0! 2, 1, 0!
I don't want to do it.
So her boyfriend did what most boyfriends probably wouldn't do.
3, 2.
Honey!
What'd she say?
I just got dumped.
Angmo ladies, you know, they will get mad for a little while, but maybe 2 weeks later they'll be like, I've had the time of my life. I can't believe I was so angry at you. I forgive you. You know, I'm not breaking up with you. I love you. And, you know, things get patched up. Now try to push a Singaporean lady off a canyon. You push her into a swimming pool. Already she's angry, right? My hair was all nice and then now it's wet. I'm angry with you. And then you go for lunch, she'll be like, baby, what do you want to eat? No! Can you imagine pushing her off a canyon? Baby, baby, I really don't want, please. Don't do that to me. But I'm like, come on, just do it. Baby, I cannot, I can't. Singaporean girls do that, right? You know, they stomp their feet slightly and then they're all whiny. I cannot, please don't let me do this. And then they start to squat and then they refuse to be pushed off. And then, baby, please, baby, baby. And then you slowly nudge them off. They're like, ah! Right? And they will never ever let you forget it. Singaporean girls, crazy. After that, they'll be like, so you want to go for lunch now? You pushed me off the canyon! They're insane. But what can you do, right? You know, Singaporean girls, they cute. This is me backpedaling now. I'm sorry, Singaporean girls. I'll be walking down the street, I'll be like, hey, everybody, be like, F you! Don't talk about us like that, please. Singaporean, I'm sorry.